up?
Kind of what my face right now is, just like disbelief, kind of like is this really happening moment, but also a little bit of imposter syndrome for sure. But was happy to play along. It doesn't a role like that doesn't come along very often, especially for someone that looks like me. So I was more than happy to like step up to the plate and try and have a great time with it.
Why imposter syndrome?
I don't know. I feel like maybe growing up, you don't really see a lot of romantic leads that, again, look like me. So it's just like, oh, am I able? Will I pull this off? Will people believe me in this role? But with the help of Nisha and like Lindsay and everybody else around me, we made it happen, I think. And also the help of Patrick Swayze himself with Dirty Dancing. But yeah, I mean, beyond that, yeah, a lot of help on my end.
When did the imposter syndrome fade for you?
I don't think it has. I don't think it's always going to be there. Yeah, I think it's always just going to be a part of me. And I've learned to embrace that anxiety a little bit and kind of go with it. But at the same time, just step into the fear and try and have fun.
Well, hopefully it's a comfort to know that imposter syndrome is like a universal experience.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we're all our own biggest critics, I think.
Yes, I think I can say that even legends like Jamie Lee Curtis experience a little bit of anxiety at times. And if a woman like her who's had a massive career and is continuing to have a massive career is still having a little bit of, doubts, I think we're all allowed to have a bit of doubt.
Yeah, it's only human.
Yeah. Ooh, I mean, I was, I grew up with rom-coms, watching a lot of them, and just a big fan of it and wanting to bring that genre back as much as we can, especially during this time. And I think what we worked on a lot was just trying to build an actual full-length relationship of maybe, I guess, 2 or 3 years in the span of maybe a week or a weekend. So luckily we had a bunch of rehearsals and we kind of figured out what was our first dance during our wedding, or what was our, how did we communicate? What are the letters that we sent to each other? I think what was special is that Lindsay was also at an older age now where she is now a mom in real life. And I was able to discover a lot more I was able to act with a much more mature Lindsay Lohan. Because I was in awe of her when I was younger, and I got to see her in The Parent Trap and Mean Girls, and I feel that she had that younger energy, but she was definitely more like into her own self, and it was kind of an honor to be able to act with her that way. Yeah, I hope that answers your question. Well, to be honest, I was super intimidated and also offended that I'd had to play a father now. Like, I was like, oh God, am I really that old? Like, it was, I didn't know how to take it at first.
A young millennial parent,
yeah,
I think is what you are in this
apparently.
film.
But now that I think of it, a lot of my friends my age do have kids, more than, they have families of their own. So it was a bit jarring. But luckily I had the best daughter in Sophia Ammons, and and we made it work. Like, it's a team effort. Like, Lindsay and Sophia, they were willing to play and discover different things, and they were very open and vulnerable. I think that's the best part of acting is when you get to be incredibly vulnerable with people that you just met. So yeah, with being vulnerable, you get to be fun, you get to do weird, quirky things without feeling judged for it, and that's the best time. 3 words: Chad Michael Murray.
He was so funny in this. It was like that scene in the record shop specifically I was bursting out laughing.
He's the best dude. I think it is such a fine line with trying to not force feed, but like you want to have this sense of nostalgia, but you don't want it to be force fed to you. And I think with Nisha, the great art director, the great thing about her vision was she didn't want to just use the characters from the previous film as a crutch. She had her own vision. Same with Jordan, our writer, just a different story. She wanted to tell something different and also bring in different characters that can add to the original family and also blend well with the OG cast. I think it's just that mix of new and fresh that kind of gives it a just different spin on the classic Freaky Friday. But also, yeah, it was I think it's just adding a new different cast it helped a lot. I mean, I gotta give thanks to our choreographer, to our lighting people, to our costume designer who made that shirt incredibly tight.
The outfit does help, yeah.
Yes, yeah, 100%. It's a team effort, but yeah, and I mean, I come from a dance background, and I just love to be able to move and incorporate certain movements into my roles, and so then when Nisha wanted to incorporate a dance sequence into the movie, I was stoked for it. I was so excited. But it's very intimidating because you wear that black shirt, you dance to that music, and you hope and pray that people understand what you're trying to do, and that it's an ode as opposed to just trying to be a copycat.
Yeah. So you recreated the choreography and rehearsals and everything, of course. Did you go back and watch Dirty Dancing a bunch of times to really be like, I need to memorize how this guy moves so I can recreate it?
I mean, I didn't watch the full movie. I watched clips of the movie, but more importantly, I watched interviews of Patrick Swayze and the type of person he was. And yeah, he was an incredible talent on screen, but also he felt, at least from the interviews that I saw, just a really good human being and who liked to play. And he also was a dancer when he was younger and was very cognizant of his physicality and his body early on. And I think that helped a lot. Just knowing how he was as a person kind of informed his movements as well, and the joy that he brings when he starts dancing. I think that's the whole thing. I think when people ask about dance, they're like, "Oh, Manny, what do I do on the dance floor to try and impress people or something?" And I'm like, it's just all in the face. It's just all in how you carry yourself. And I just saw how Patrick Swayze carried himself, and I was like, okay, that's the most important thing.
And it's really about feeling too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you have to, it's like acting. Like you're not talking, but you have to feel what the scene requires, you know?
Totally. It's just like interactions with people. It's 100% not exactly what you say on the day that people remember, it's how you make them feel. I mean, I was ready to go. I was ready to just jump off random people carry me, but insurance does not allow that.
Right.
So we had our stunt guys ready to just lift me up, and they were literally just kind of floating me towards the stage as opposed to like pushing me towards other people. But it was still a great experience. I never would have thought that I'd be able to do that ever. So yeah, we checked that off the bucket list, which is so cool.
Yeah, and it's a fun, big romantic moment too.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved how that scene went. It was so heartwarming. Like Eric coming into the theater, trying to find his way to his love, and has to crowd surf in order to get there, and he ends up on stage, and it's like this big like firework flashbang finale, and yeah, it was so good.
It's like running through the airport vibes,
but
at a concert.
Totally.
Yeah.
100%. It's so good.
What could you see from there? Could you see Lindsay on stage?
Yes, I can. Yeah, and I mean, it's not as, it's movie magic, but it's not as like extravagant. It's like Lindsay strumming on her guitar, but you can't hear any music.
Right, because you
It's
can't
like-
have music in it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like the crowd is seemingly like they're like cheering and all that stuff, but people actually can't make noises out of their mouth, or like people are like miming clapping. It's a weird thing, but regardless, it was a cool experience.